Hi everyone, it's Laura from Divine Light Yoga. Today I'm sharing my Yoga Nidra webinar, so Yoga Nidra for children and teens. And I'm really excited to share this particular technique with you because I find Yoga Nidra very, very beneficial for my personal practice, but I love to share it with children and teenagers. It's a really valuable practice, many, many benefits. And it's also a very unique and specific technique. I learned Yoga Nidra in India about 5 years ago. I did a 28-day course in Yoga Nidra where I was really able to understand the effects on both the physical body and the brain and how Yoga Nidra can really unite the body and the brain and work on this, what's called the psychic sleep, the yogic sleep. So it's really working with the subconscious part of the brain. So the body and conscious awareness is in a restorative state, very restorative and sleep-like state. And we're just working with the subconscious part of the brain. So it's really interesting. And I've adapted it slightly so it's more accessible to children. As I mentioned, Yoga Nidra is a very specific, particular format. It's a very detailed technique. So I've kept with the roots of Yoga Nidra and just adapted it slightly. So it's still got the traditional format. It's just slightly adapted to make it more accessible for children and teens. Typically, a Yoga Nidra session with adults would last 25 to 55 minutes, sometimes even longer, which is just not feasible to do with most children, unless you're doing one-on-one classes. But in general, 15 to 25 minutes is a more appropriate time to share Yoga Nidra with children. So it's keeping those traditional Indian roots, the format of Yoga Nidra, so they're really getting all of the benefits from the traditional technique, but just slightly adapting it so that it's more accessible.